Most people think they know what women truly want. But here's the reality. What they show you on the surface and what they secretly crave are often two completely different things. These desires are not the kind you hear in casual conversations, and they're definitely not written in dating advice books. They're quiet, hidden, and only revealed when you know how to create the right emotional space for them to come out. The first thing to understand is that women are naturally drawn to depth. This doesn't mean being complicated for the sake of it. It means having layers, parts of your life, your thoughts, your values that are revealed slowly over time. If someone knows everything about you too quickly, there's no curiosity left. Curiosity is what keeps people leaning in. Without it, the connection fades. Calmness is another magnetic quality. In a chaotic world, people are constantly reacting, overthinking, and jitting, carried away by emotions. When you remain grounded, when you face challenges without panic, you stand out instantly. That unshakable presence makes her feel safe. And safety is deeply attractive on a subconscious level. It says, I can handle life and I can handle you. There's also the unspoken need to feel chosen, not just liked, not just noticed, but selected. This isn't about constant praise or attention. It's about making it clear through your actions that you are intentional with your time. And when she's in your presence, she matters. That feeling of being valued stays with her far longer than a compliment ever will. A strong connection also needs a certain level of challenge. If you simply agree with everything she says, she won't feel the spark that comes from being around someone who inspires her to think differently. A man with his own opinions who can disagree respectfully creates an atmosphere of intellectually emotional growth, and that's far more engaging than someone who is always agreeable. Life can easily fall into routines, and routines can quietly drain attraction. This is why a sense of adventure matters. You don't need Talev, like an action movie star, to create a feeling. Even small, unexpected mints, a different place to eat, an unplanned walk, a spontaneous road trip, keep the connection alive by associating you with excitement and fresh experiences. Another hidden desire is the need to see a man with a purpose, a mission, a dream, a goal, something you are actively building and working toward. This shows independence and self-direction, which communicates that you are complete on your own, and that the relationship is an addition to your life, not the center of it. That is really attractive because it gives her some yoni to respect, not just love. And finally, perhaps the most important of all, emotional safety. This isn't about being overly soft or passive. It's about creating a space where she can be open, vulnerable, and truly herself without fearing judgment. When she knows she can express herself without you turning it into a debate or dismissing her feelings, trust is built. And once trust is built, everything else flows naturally. When you combine the elements, mystery, calmness, intentionality, challenge, adventure, purpose, and emotional safety, you'll create a dynamic that is both rare and lasting. Attraction becomes effortless, not because you're trying to impress, but because you're living in a way that naturally draws people toward you. The truth is, these desires are not about playing games or following tricks. They're about becoming the type of person who inspires these feelings without even trying. And once you understand them, you won't just capture our attention. You'll hold it for as long as you choose. That's the real secret most people will never tell you.